Yes, you read that thumbnail correctly. October 4th, 2023, millions of people are going to die. What's happening that day, right? We're having the broadcast test over our cell phones, the National Emergency Broadcast Test. We're starting to hear conspiracy theories like that it's going to, activate some kind of chip or something from the people that got the arm ticket, and people are just going to start dropping over dead. This isn't the first test that we've had on cell phones. I don't know why people don't understand this. This is actually the third one. The first one was in 2011, and it showed that they had problems with people receiving it and things like that. And then we had another one a couple years later, and this is the third test on where they're sending it through cell phones, radios, and TVs. These things have went on since the 50s. They really ramped up in the 50s and the 60s because of the threat of nuclear war. Now you also got to remember other countries have done this test too here recently. It's kind of strange timing, isn't it? If you're a conspiracy theorist, you're thinking, yeah, they're doing this because something's fixing to happen, right? It is odd the way they're doing it now with what's going on in the world. The threat of nuclear war every day. You know what I'm talking about? If you watch YouTube videos, every day there's a new fixing to be launched, right? I don't know why they're doing it now. You also got to stop and remember people have done forgot that they had these warnings up in New York and New Jersey about what to do with a nuclear incident or a nuclear attack or something. They had a test like that a while back. It's getting to the point of where some of these things are looking a little strange the way they're doing them, right, with the way the world's going right now. But do I think millions of people are going to die when this test goes off on your phone, that it's going to activate something in your arm from a shot you took? I don't think that one's verifiable. We'll see if it happens. I've got a lot of emails on it that people are telling me, hey, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. It's going to activate this stuff and millions of people are going to die. Which I hope that's not the case. I hope that doesn't happen, but I don't much think it will. Because number one, if something like that happened, imagine the mass chaos that would ensue after something like that. People would just be dropping dead everywhere, right? It would be mass chaos. It would be, a lot of preppers talk about Mad Max style, right? That's what it would be. Or the Walking Dead scenario, not the zombie part, but the Walking Dead scenario where there's just people laying everywhere, right? I don't think that's going to happen. Am I concerned about the test? It is strange how every country's starting to do it because it makes me think, hey, they know something we don't know that may be coming, right? I've told you before, I don't give a crap how big your YouTube channel is. You do not have insider information of what's going on right now, up to minute stuff. You don't. Nobody with that high of a clearance is going to release that kind of information to a YouTuber. They're just not going to do it. You may talk to somebody that is retired, and I guarantee you the things they know from when they were in there have changed to now. The protocols aren't the same, right? Things are different now. But to me, it's a test. You've got a lot of people wanting to put their cell phones or stuff like that in Faraday cages. My question on that is, will that message still come through after when you pull it out of the bag? That's something I want to check and see if that's what happens. We all know cell phones listen to us. They can spy on us and everything now, right? They can turn your camera on and see what you're doing. We have become too technological in our world right now. We've become too smart with this stuff. Our banking systems, everybody screams about the digital dollar. And I've told you before, we're pretty much at the digital dollar now. Most people nowadays don't even carry cash. They use a card everywhere. That's it. I've always told you, use cash as much as possible. We have a place here in my town, my local insurance company. If you walk in with cash to pay your insurance bill for the month, they're going to charge you more dollars for using cash because they have to physically handle it. We're headed to this cashless society full blown. When's it going to happen? Not sure. Let's get back on point with this. Millions of people are going to die. It's a wait and see thing, but I don't think it's going to happen. Could it happen? I don't know. How far down the rabbit hole do you want to go into conspiracy theories, right? You could think all kind of stuff. I mean, sometimes it's good to have a conspiracy theorist mind, but sometimes you go down that rabbit hole too deep, and you can't get back out. You're not focused on reality, you're all in the rabbit hole. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But guys, from what I can see, it's just a test. It's a test of the system. We already know they can turn our phones on. We already know they can listen to us. They can video us from our phones. They can do all kind of stuff from our phones. My video the other day, companies will give them your passwords and stuff to get into your stuff now. So I mean, we have come too smart. Our equipment's too smart and all that. We need to go. We need to back down some and go back to just, here's some money. Here, I want to buy this. Here, I want to buy that. Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think October 4th, 2023, millions of people are going to fall over dead from something getting activated? I don't. You may. And if you do, please comment and tell me why. Let me know your thoughts on this. Keep your head on a swivel. Be aware you're surrounded at all times. Protect yourself and your family at all times. At that moment, you're the only person that can do it. Stay safe. Keep prepping. And let's see what happens October 4th.